All right, everyone, who's ready to play with some Barbies? That's right, we have an any percent race by Sharif and Konception coming right up. It's playtime.
All right. Hello. Hey, everybody. My name is Sharif. You might know me as Sharfers in Twitch chat. If you don't, hi. I'm Sharif. I've been running this game since about 2016. And with me I have Konception. We're gonna race this.
Hello. Yeah. My name's Konception. I've been running this game since I saw Sharif run it at AGDQ in 2020. Liked it, and then picked it up 4 years after that, I think.
Nice.
So, yeah, so much less, but very entertaining.
Yeah. So, this is I know what y'all are thinking. Y'all are thinking like, Barbie, what are we doing here? This is a surprisingly compelling platform. I swear it's true.
Yes. It's fun. It's got mechanics. It's interesting.
Oh, yeah,
I liked it. And I'm not even a platform guy. I don't like platformers much usually, but this one got me.
It's a real game. Absolutely. It's not too fast, so everyone can follow. All right, I'm gonna.
That's true.
I'm gonna reset, and we can kind of talk about the game as it goes. It'll go by pretty fast, though.
Yeah, sounds good.
You want to get over to like the purple Barbie sleeping screen?
Yep.
Let me just count in. All right.
Yep, sounds good. I'm ready when you are.
All right, let's get started in 3, 2, 1, and go. And yeah.
All right, here we do it.
So I don't know if y'all caught the very quick intro there that we mostly skipped, but Barbie has a busy day tomorrow. She's gonna go out with Ken and go to the beach and stuff. So she's this is the night before the whole thing, and she's dreaming. And right now we're at the mall. Just getting bodied by tennis balls and stuff.
all of sports, really. As we'll see in the next few levels. Sports is just taking us out.
Yeah,
Toys now.
It's rough.
Yeah.
This game has a bunch of like actual real tech. There's like frame perfect jumps, and there's like pixel perfect jumps and stuff like that. But you don't need to know any of them to get a good time in the game. But it is fun.
That's true. I can vouch for that because I probably don't do many of them.
Yeah.
So
there you go. So now we're
and my time is decent.
So we're gonna anything sub 13 is very good, I would say.
Yeah.
There
Even
you
if it's
go.
12:59.
Even if it's 12:59, 12:59 counts. Isn't 12:59 less than 13? Yeah. All right, so we're defeating
Just
the
barely.
beach ball dispenser by feeding the cat. I've done that.
Yeah.
I accidentally paused. for some
Sound off
reason.
in chat if that's your house too.
Classic stuff. We're gonna feed the cat again and get some health. So okay, so let's explain the mechanics of the game. So this is a platformer.
Yep.
Barbie can't really interact with anything directly. Everything, if she interacts with it directly, she just takes a hit. So we have these like necklace charms in the bottom left corner of the screen. So we have the X charm, which means stop. We don't stop in the speed run because that's no good. We're gonna take this nice and slow.
Yours is going better than mine. Mine is going awful. So
That was actually not a bad. That was not a bad close boss. I didn't take a hit or anything. It was good.
okay, cool. I've taken 2 so far, and I'm
Oh
struggling.
boy, yeah. Once you let the shoes get away from you,
3.
things go real bad real fast.
4. Uh-oh, I'm gonna be in trouble.
You got it.
All right, got the shoes
You
finally.
got it. Okay. So,
All right, I got there.
so this game. Okay. Let me finish explaining the mechanics. So we have the left to right charm, which like makes things move. It turns like stationary stuff into moving platforms and stuff like that. And the question mark the question mark charm does like stuff, sort of stuff.
it does things.
Because those Z's on the right side of the screen, that's health. That's like how asleep Barbie is. So the less Z's she has, the closer she is to waking up. If she wakes up, that's a death. And if she wakes up 3 times, it's game over. This game is like full of secrets and stuff. So all of these, like that B is an invincibility. If you press down on specific tiles, you'll get like warps or special, extra health and stuff like that. At the beginning of this level, you press down on the very first fountain and you like warp to halfway through the level. We didn't know about that for years and years and years. And then somebody found it and they refused to take credit for it. So we don't actually know who found it. It just showed up in a spreadsheet one day. And yeah, it saved 5 seconds. So that was pretty cool.
I didn't realize nobody took credit for it. I knew that was a later find.
It was
but...
a late, yeah. It was part of like the Big 20, which is like these races where you you race 20 NES games, and then Barbie was in one of them. You're supposed to defeat the end of like the water stage, which is the next stage after this one. And one day somebody just like put in the spreadsheet for the Big 20 like, hey, you can skip this whole level. And nobody knew.
Yeah.
That's a pizza, by the way. So that's where I'm at. I'm at the pizza.
I'm taking the
Intent.
waterfall level.
Yeah.
Unfortunately slow.
Oh yeah. So that's
had a rough start.
That's one of the big when you take a lot of hits of the clothing boss, that's usually you just reset if that happens. So oh boy. So there's a pretty tight health route. So that level, the waterfall level, you can't do anything other than take a hit or wait for the waterfalls to keep going. So you want at least 7 health going into that level. Otherwise, you have to wait, like Konception had to do.
Yeah, I had to wait a lot.
And it's like you
way
lose
too many hits
like
going
a
in.
lot of time here. So I'm at the pizza boss here. So these have there. I got one of the frame perfects there, but I don't actually know what to do with it because I get it so infrequently. So you can do 2 frame perfect jumps while the screen is scrolling over, and it saves a second per boss. Each frame perfect saves a second for the boss. So again, 1 second in a 12-minute game won't matter for most people. It matters for like the very high level. Like if you don't get the double frame perfect there, you reset. If you're on if you're trying to do like.
Is it all right if I butt in with a quick announcement? Awesome. Want to welcome in everybody from Champral's community with the raid. Welcome on in. If you are just joining us and aren't familiar with what we're doing, we are doing a mutual aid event called Saving Sarah, where we're helping a friend of the community and volunteer extraordinaire Doodleplex to end housing insecurity due to a very harmful family and relationship situation, and to help get her in a better financial place in life. Right now, we have a milestone incentive for the Sonic 06 run later today. If we meet a $2,150 goal, as well as a couple of juicy bid wars that donations can be put towards as well. Exclamation point donate in chat if you'd like to support.
Yeah, I'm glad I could help out with this for sure.
Yeah, me too. It's one of my favorite parts of speedrunning as a whole, aside from the actual game playing part naturally, is the fact that this community comes together for each other more than anything I've ever seen.
Yeah, we look out for our own for sure.
Yeah, it's the best. It's just the best. I love it so much. So I was honored to also help out. So
on a less serious note, I'm a mermaid now.
As am I.
Good.
That's to the mermaid community.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is a coral maid. Shout out to the mermaid community.
Yeah.
So this is just a coral maze. I just finished the maze. In the DOS version of this game, these turtles hurt you, and this part of the level is horrendous. But in this version, you just get to chill, and rest your hands, because you need to mash on this one part of the level. Although it's not like a terrible mash for anybody looking to run this game. It's like a 8. It caps at 8 hits a second. So just like even a bad masher can max out here.
Yeah, it's also the fastest world in this game, for lack of a better term.
It's short, yeah. It's definitely the shortest and easiest. Easiest is probably true too.
Yeah, I think I would say easiest.
Yeah, the crab boss is the easiest boss. Oh, I gave it away. There's a crab boss. Although we're not defeating the crab, we're freeing the crab from the
squid's
evil
the real
squid, so.
boss.
Yeah.
This level, the squid is absolutely a boss. You can see those squids. So in the previous level, there's a special squid that if you take too slow, it'll come get you, and there's like the Jaws theme. That's all true, by the way. All of that is true.
Yeah, all accurate.
And so you get a triple-sized version of that squid here in the final boss I just got there. That second level is hard to explain unless you play it. But basically, there's wind mazes, so the wind will push you around unless you know where to go. So you just hit the lock 3 times. You can also kill the squid itself, but it takes much longer. So you hit the lock 3 times. You free the king and queen crab, and you sit on the throne. You take your rightful place on the throne alongside one of them, and then you finish the level.
Yes. The right hand to crab royalty.
There's a fairly heated argument in the Barbie NES community, which there are dozens of us, Whether you sit on the throne or whether
Dozens.
you kiss the crab. So there's like half of us sit on the throne, half of us kiss the crab. Because you can sort of...
I'm a throner.
Yeah, I'm also a throner. Thank you. So we have our tiara. So each level gives us like a piece of our... So we got the dress, we got the tiara, now we're getting the shoes. We're at like a 50s mall situation. Soda's 10 cents. It's awesome.
Soda shop. Yeah.
I'm gonna try this. This is pure swag. I got the swag strat. There you go. So
Oh my gosh! Stop being good at this game.
so
Stop it.
that swag strat, all it does, so that steaming pile of coffee, the steam actually hurts you. But if you and normally, and I actually have enough health to take the hits. So normally, like that's what a run would do, is it would just take the hit and keep going. But even when the steam is going, each cup has 2 pixels of safe space on either side, and so during marathons, I like to try to do the swag strat just to show it off. It loses a third of a second compared to like the real strat, which is just to take the hit.
To take the hit, yeah.
My soda bottle was a disaster, so that's... Oop,
Okay.
there you go.
So you're saying there's a
You're
chance.
saying there's a chance. And then if you ever see Barbie jump backwards, that means we were frame perfect. That's just a thing that's true. So if you like face the other way and jump, then you're frame perfect. And that jump I do is completely unnecessary to feed the burger to turn off the 3 faucets. It's just to bother one person in particular. His name's 8 Bits of Joy. He's also a runner of this game and a friend of mine. And yeah, shout out to the Barbie community. There's a entire Barbie speedrunning Discord. We're very friendly, and there's lots of really helpful material there. If you ever played a Barbie game as a kid, like one of these old like PC Barbie games or something, I guarantee you one of us has also played it and knows how to run it on like newer hardware. So if anybody's like,
sure.
oh, I used to play Detective Barbie on my old PC, we have a way to get it running for you too. I just finished the soda box. So
All right, I'm getting there.
I'm on the giant burger stage. Those burgers do hurt you. If you press down on the left side of the burgers and wait for a third of a second, then you get health. I have the exact right amount of health. Actually, I didn't even need that health. I had 6 health coming in, which is the amount of health you need.
Dang.
So if these fries look familiar, it's because it's the exact same. It's just a reskin of the fish from the fountain level. So
Yep, just flopping around.
you're just flopping around, just fries flopping around. And if you have 6 health coming into this level, then you can just hit right and keep going. There's a bunch of extra health in this level, so there's 4 extra health in this level. And also, if you don't want to like sacrifice the health, then you can stop on. There's like those 2 sets of 3 fries. If you stop on the second of the 6 fries, and let the fries go over you, then you can save the health. You can save 2 health. Thick shakes, by the way. There they are. There's the thick shakes.
Let's go.
So we're on the thick shake boss. And we're done with the thick shakes boss. I died on this boss at AGDQ, by the way. Fun fact.
I remember that. I'd forgotten about that until you just said that. Yeah.
All right, so I'm on the worst level in the game. It's the jukebox. So if you guys can see the underneath, there's like that blue and white. That's a record because we're inside of the jukebox. If you fall in this level, you get taken back to the beginning of the level very slowly. So the farther in you are, the more time you lose. At this point, if I were to fall, I would lose about 30 seconds. And now I'd lose about 40 seconds. So the key is to not fall.
Yeah. Don't fall. Simply don't.
Simply be good at the game. All right, we first tried that. I do that so rarely do that so time's coming up for me, is what we're trying to say. If I don't goof this up completely, I'm going to take this really safe. Woo! Go! And then you do this.
Thick shake's done for me, so here we go.
Oh, I goofed it up. All right.
You're saying there's a chance.
Yeah, the quick... I goofed up the quick kill, so now we're going to do the slow kill. Alright. So there's a trick where if you like fall off the side of a ledge while the coin is going, it'll go like max speed for a few frames, and you can just end the level that way. Oh, I'm goofing it up. No. Oh, this was gonna be a good run too. It was gonna be like a good run for realsies.
All right, I one-shotted it too.
Oh no!
So here we go.
I'm choking. I'm choking it. Now we wait. All right, let's do this like really carefully now. Time for me. Jesus.
Wow. And time.
Wow! I really almost choked that all away. Unbelievable.
Oh my god. Oh.
That was.
I was sweating. I was like, "There's no way.
That's a
There's
disaster.
No way I'm going back.
Oh my goodness.
There's no way."
I was on really good pace. I was on really good pace going into that boss too. Darn.
Wow. Thank you for definitely intentionally throwing and making that competitive.
For sure. Thanks.
For sure.
Thanks.
For sure.
Yeah, you know what? You're welcome. Totally.
Yeah. Wow.
I was
What a good
mentioning
pal. What a
how
good friend.
I've been having some hard times with the final boss. You can have boss fast if you take some time. Barbie Discovery, yeah. Barbie Ocean Discovery. I'm also the SRC mod for that game as well. So you're welcome to run that game. Very short, like 7-minute run. So yeah, this is a pretty easy run to learn. How long did it take you to learn Konception? Like to get like a 13-ish minute time?
Yeah, to get in the 13 minute, I learned it within like, you know, if I like put an hour mark on it, I would say I learned it within like 3-4 hours at most, something like that. Total learning
sounds
time.
about right.
And then a 13-minute time, add another like 6 hours to get a little competitive, and then that was it. Yeah. Like I was in.
You
from
were
that
in.
point,
There it is. So yeah,
it was easy.
Pretty easy. We have tutorials online. So if this is something that interests you, or any other, if there are any other Barbie games you want to speedrun, the Barbie speedrunning Discord is absolutely the place to go. I'm one of the admins there, so you'll have a familiar face there, if anything else. Yeah,
couldn't agree more.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Thanks to Osborne for inviting me to do this. It's definitely a pleasure. And Konception, thanks for racing. Huh?
Yeah, thanks for the race. Yeah, shout out to everybody who's making this event happen. Shout out to Doodle. I hope you get all of the help that you need. You seem like an incredible person. Don't know you that well personally, but everyone here is banding behind you, and I think that says something to who you are. So, so thank you to everyone who allowed me to do this, and thank you to everyone who's making it happen. And yeah, continue to get those donations in. What an incredible cause, right?
Well, Sharif, Konception, thank you so much for an amazing race of Barbie. That was a nail biter at the end. So really, really well done. Everyone, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break for just a little bit, but Evo Land is coming up next, and this is the last chance for you to be able to show that naming bid war some love. So if you'd like to contribute to any of the existing names or potentially snipe in with a new name, now's your chance. ! Donate in chat. We'll be back in just a little bit. What a fantastic Barbie race, huh? It was a real nail biter at the end. Goodness. So fun. So fun. Well, like Sharif had said, if you are interested in that Barbie game, or frankly any Barbie game, the Barbie community is ripe and looking and excited to welcome in any additional new community members. And speaking of community, once again, you are watching the Saving Sarah Mutual Aid event put by members of the speedrunning community to help one of our own from within the speedrunning community as well. Whether you've joined us from our recent raid with Champrel or have tuned in on your own from others' communities or been tuning in with us at the start, once again, my name is JD Puppy. I'll be your host for just another run before passing it along over to the one and only Champrel, actually. And we are indeed continuing to raise funds for Doodleplex. We've got a couple of bid wars that are open right now. One is going to close really soon, so Evoland can have the naming bid war for the two characters, Clink and Karis. So we'll want to go ahead and get those names in. Right now, Rosie and Rupee are in the lead with $10 and $20 respectively, but that is very easily catch-upable by any donations from generous donors within our community. We also have a story bid war that's open for Sonic the Hedgehog 2006, run by Focus Site later on today, and that is of course a choice between which hedgehog is going to showcase on the screen. The blue blur himself, Sonic, the ever edgy Shadow, or the Silver. I genuinely don't know how to describe Silver or his personality types. So if you know anything about Silver, please educate me inside donation comments. I would be more than happy to read those, to read up on what I need to know about the Sonic 06 run later on today. And donations put towards either of those incentives do help us get closer to a milestone incentive for that Sonic 06 run, where we are hopeful to get a glitch exhibition showcase that Focus will show off after the run is done, with a goal of $2,150 raised in total for Sarah. Right now, we are $185 away from being able to meet that goal, and every little donation counts, whether it be $10, $5, or even just $1 as the minimum donation that our tracker can aid with. Every little bit helps Sarah. And to the extent that you could share with your communities, encourage people to tune in and enjoy some fun speedrunning and supporting a team member within the speedrunning community, it is all the better. I do see that viewer count ticking up just a little bit, so please, everyone, let's go ahead and invite folks in to join in an awesome weekend. We're going to be running for the remainder of today and tomorrow as well. And if you're curious about some of the upcoming runs that we have, type !schedule in chat to see all of the fun games that we'll have coming up. After Evoland, we will have Mega Man Extreme that will be run, and it will be an absolutely fun time. And that is also run by our Sonic 06 runner, Focus Sites. So that's going to be a really neat doubleheader. But in between there, we will have Sonic the Hedgehog Glitchless run by Supersonic. And then we'll transition over to that Sonic 06 game for the next 3 runs that we have after Evoland. Later on tonight, we've got Lego Island, Doom, Elden Ring, Hades 2, Half-Life 2, Costume Quest 2. Boy howdy, there's a ton of fun speedrunning to come.